And again, after the attempted assassination of Donald Trump over the weekend in Pennsylvania, that actually took the life of a bystander and wounded two other bystanders who were in that crowd, there is increased security at the Republican National Convention, which you know was already extremely tight. And it comes at a time where the vitriol and the rhetoric surrounding campaigns is at an all-time high, causing some great concerns as these campaigns move forward and political season now reaches its apex over the next 3.5 to 4 months. This type of assassination is very troubling. So we reached out to other campaign managers to find out what they're doing, how they will handle their candidates' campaigns going forward. And Andrew Rozier joins us with that part of this story. Ange?
Well, Todd, I can tell you right now that some of those campaign managers, campaign workers, and candidates say what happened is uneasy and they're disturbed. But we also talked to a local security expert, and he has some security recommendations. As Election Day gets closer, we could see more campaign events. We reached out to several local campaign managers to see if they plan on making any changes when it comes to security after the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump. One candidate in the St. Lucie County Sheriff's race says security is always a priority.
We're prepared in any scenario to ensure that our community is safe and to ensure that anybody who's going to attend these events, whether it's political in nature or not, has a safe environment to do so.
But not everyone wants to talk about security. In fact, one member of a local campaign says they don't feel comfortable speaking about the issue. Others simply have not responded. We reached out to a local police practices expert for his take.
It's been my experience, particularly here in South Florida, that there's been limited threats to local candidates as they engage in their campaigns. Now, that can change, and that can change on a dime.
He says candidates and campaign managers have to be more aware.
I would recommend that campaign managers contact local jurisdictions as their candidate has various types of events within the locale, and see if an officer could be assigned to that particular event